As I go out into the ranch and I look around, I see the healthy animals, I see nice green grass. I see the wife is happy, she's content. The ranch is better today than it was yesterday. We're building for the future of our children and our grandchildren.
My husband Adam and I are managing the ranch. Our business is the Harlow Ranch Bison Company. Our main product is bison meat, and we sell them here from our freezer in the ranch. And we sell online and to a couple restaurants and one gift shop. And the ranch has been in the family since 1919. So my great-grandparents bought the first piece of the ranch. My grandfather kept it going through the Great Depression, and then my dad took over from my grandpa. So when my grandpa was here living in this house, I was a little kid. And then when we were in Hawaii, we leased 5 acres from the neighbor, and I raised sheep and goats and sold land to the restaurant where I worked, not knowing that was really preparing me for this life.
Homegrown right here.
We have both a cow-calf operation and a meat operation. We have about 50 mother cows right now, and they have their babies in April, May, and June. And then those babies are kept for 2.5 to 3 years as bulls, or 3 to 4.5 years as heifers, and then they'll go to butcher.
What happens if it rains on them? Where do they go?
The buffalo?
Yeah.
They just take a bath. We have steaks, burgers, roasts, jerky, snack sticks, bratwursts, everything bison. We do ranch tours. So the bulls will have an afro down the front of their face by the time they're about 2 years old. And we put people in the back of the truck with a livestock cage, and they get to go out into the herd and feed the bison. They get to learn all about bison too. Early on, we had to get used to the roller coaster. You know, oh, this is so great, we're having a baby. Oh no, that baby didn't make it. And just all the ups and downs of the cycle of nature. But I really believe that God gives us the strength to do what we need to do.
So the herd's there, we bring him up, we walk him to the herd, and the herd just looks at him like, who are you? Where are you from? And Barney turns around and runs back to us because he's never been in a herd before. So that was pretty crazy. Yeah. I always say, yeah, it was the public school kid going up to the private school.
I'd be lying to say I didn't slightly doubt them. All up to them. I mean, they proved me wrong by a landslide.
I visited once a year, maybe once every couple of years on average. Every single time I'd come here, everything would change. Houses had basically been built from scratch, rebuilt, fences, miles and miles of fences. I never imagined that we would have over 100 head of bison in a herd in our control. Before, when we were on the Big Island, it was a few animals and a few rabbits, but now it's like a real ranch that we're running, and it's crazy.
The one value I like that we try to promote is this ranch is a healing place. Because if you're not right, the animal's not right, nothing's going to go right. The word in Hawaii is called pono. Pono means everything is good. And the word everything meaning more like a holistic aspect.
So bison are really very in tune with nature, and they're easier to manage because they manage themselves. Learned a lot of patience for the bison. When you're working bison in the corral or trying to move them in the pasture, you have to have all day. In the corral especially, you push toward them or request something of them. You ask until it decides it wants to do that. You can try to fight nature and work your business against it. You won't win. Look at history. No one has ever succeeded in conquering nature. The bison actually do better than other livestock in terms of working with nature.
This ranch can provide a product or a sense of healing for anyone who comes here. It is growing the best organic product for generations to come.
We seek to honor God and the buffalo and the legacy of the ranch. It's been 105 years in the family. I just love being a blip in the middle. The other half hasn't happened yet.
Many families try to work a lifetime to leave something for their children or grandchildren. I'm sure great-great-grandpa wanted to leave that legacy of what we're enjoying here today. So that's what we want to do.
Oh.